Hey guys.
Alright, folks, we're here today to check out the latest video from Tarja, that performance that she did at Wakken's Metal Church, or whatever the hell it's called. And she's releasing an album of that recording, of that performance. And we're here to check out another song, and it's another cover, Metallica cover, The Unforgiven. Now, I don't know, I haven't checked the track listing, so I don't know if every single song she did was a cover. But
it makes me more jealous of the people that were
if
there.
it was, that's a magnificent idea, by the way. Do a whole show of covers. I would be all for it. I love covers.
And it's my favorite Metallica song, too.
I thought Whatever I May Roam was your favorite Metallica song.
That's the first one. Yeah, that's the first one I fell in love with, though. Like, that was my first Metallica experience.
Not Enter Sandman? Most people your generation, or even the generation between the two of us.
It's Master of Puppets, Enter Sandman. It's all those, like...
Yeah, those key ones. Like,
those key ones.
Specifically Enter Sandman. I mean, I think it's impossible to be alive. I've never heard of that song.
But no,
that's got to be one of the most played Metallica songs of all time.
Yeah, but that one and The Unforgiven are definitely my
Which one? Whatever I May Roam?
Yeah, that one. It's... Because that one, it was... I think that was one of the first Metallica songs I ever listened to.
Really?
Yeah. So it's those two are my top two. Like, I'll skip if I'm in a playlist and there's a Metallica song that hits. If it's not those two, sometimes I may skip it. But those two I can never skip.
I'm not gonna lie. The first Metallica song that I've ever heard was Enter Sandman. That was the first one I've ever heard, because I discovered them with a Black Album, and then I went back and I listened to Master of Puppets and Justice for All, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All. Like I went backwards because I was like, fuck, I like this shit. Now it's time to go back into the discography.
Wherever I remember, because I remember listening to that song, and then that was also when I got introduced to Skid Row.
Skid Row?
Yeah.
Why? What does Whatever I May Roam have to do with Skid Row?
Because
the Youth Gone Wild? Like,
yeah.
So Whatever You May Roam, Youth is going wild?
No, but those two songs I discovered at the same time.
18 and a Life to Go. All right, that's a great Skid Row song, by the way. So, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's check it out. Ooh. Oh, it's like I'm listening to Apocalyptica. Oh.
Choice this year, and quickly he subdued through constant pain, disgrace. The young boy lost their roots. With time, the child don't see the sweeping boy done wrong, deprived of all his thoughts. The young man struggles on and on, he long, a woman to his song, and never from this day you will then take away what I felt, what I know, never shine through in what I've shown, never be, never see, won't see what might have been, what I felt, what I know, never shine through in what I've shown, never free, never me, signed the unforgiven. They dedicate their lives to running all of this. He tries to please them all. This bitter man he is, throughout his life the same. He's battled constantly. This fight he cannot win. A tired man, this he no longer shine through in what I show. Never free, never me. So I adopt the unforgiven. Never free, never me. So I adopt the unforgiven. You label me, I label you. So I adopt the unforgiven.
Ooh. Ah, that was fucking great. That was fucking great. Oh man, outstanding. Outstanding. Wow. I gotta find out when this album comes out.
That was crazy.
Outstanding.
That was crazy.
Dude, outstanding. The arrangements of this song way better than the Linkin Park one. Way better.
Well, yeah, because
this song also fits better into this format.
in this format, I was
It's
gonna
not,
say,
it's not as
like,
much of a detachment from this
the
style.
Linkin Park song, it's harder to make that. Like, I feel like this one was probably easier to make the vibe translated over, because this song, the original. I mean, I think that's why it's my favorite Metallica song, is because it's not too Metallica, right? Like, I like Metallica as much as
Too Metallica.
listen,
what the fuck is happening
I
here
like
today?
I like Metallica as much as the other 5 million people
Who listen to Metallica?
who've listened to Metallica, and all those people who wear Metallica shirts who don't know who Metallica is.
I think it's a brand.
They think it's a brand, which, I mean, you know what?
Technically, it is. But anyways.
Godspeed, man. I mean, like,
Technically, it is. But anyhow, get to the point.
I don't know. I feel like with it's kind of like a marriage, you know. Over time, you kind of get sick of the other person, but you're like, fuck it, right? It's what it is. It's the same thing with Metallica, right? I've been listening to Metallica for so long, right? Especially for my life, at least. I've been listening to Metallica for so long. I mean,
Not as long as me.
Okay, obviously, but it's one of the first bands I ever started listening to was Metallica, and that was even before the channel was a thought in the minds. I mean, I was still playing like academy soccer back in those days. So, I mean, that's how long I've been.
I hope
on
there's a
this
point
boat.
here somewhere.
There is. I've been on this boat for a while, and I just feel like with time, even with their new album and stuff, I've just kind of gotten Metallica out. You know?
No, I'm with you on that.
You're
I'm
with me on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've just kind of gotten.
Whenever I want to listen to Metallica, I listen to anything before the Black Album.
But then-
I mean, there's a couple of songs from like Load and Death Magnetic and whatever that I'll listen to.
Battery's a good song.
Yeah, but that's not from either one of those records.
No, I know, but I'm saying I'm pushing out songs that I'll listen to from time to time. Like a Battery, Fuel.
Blackened is a great fucking
Blackened
song.
is a good song.
I mean, but if I want to name great Metallica songs, most of them are going to be from the Black Album before. There's not many from after that. Honestly, there's not that many. But Hardwire has a bunch of great tracks.
Hardwire has some good tracks. But what I'm trying to say is that I've been Metallica out.
But I'm
right?
with you. Okay,
And
back to the point. I'm
the
with you
thing
on
is,
that.
with those, as much as I like those songs are very, Metallica DNA'd. It's your prototypical Metallica songs, right?
Okay, you said that if Metallica plays or it comes up on your playlist, if there's 2 songs you don't skip, is Wherever I May Roam and Unforgiven. For me, there's 2 songs that I never skip. Never, not in a million years, and I never get. I listen. Shorter Straw, I hate that. I love that shit. Blackened, I love that shit. One, Battery, Master of Puppets, Seek and Destroy. I love Whiplash. I love all of that. Even some stuff from Lord I like. Until It Sleeps. Like, there's a lot of songs out there from Metallica. Hardwire, Spit Out the Bone. Like, I love all of that shit. I really enjoy it. But I'm with you. I'm a little Metallica out. So when it comes to Metallica, there's only 2 songs that I'll actually even go out of my way to listen to.
Yeah.
And that is, can you guess?
Can you give me like a...
You're not going to guess.
Okay.
So, Creeping Death. I love that song because of the theme of that song, the whole Pharaoh thing. I just fucking love that song, the whole Moses putting the curse on the firstborn of Egypt and shit like that. I love that track from I mean, it sounds fucking great, but the lyrical theme of that song is amazing. And Welcome Home Sanitarium. Those 2 songs, I
would have never guessed those 2 songs.
I would never skip those
Even
2
if you give me,
songs
like,
in
a
a fucking million
hint,
years.
I still wouldn't have guessed those 2 songs.
And I think those 2 songs, if she did a cover of either one of those 2, it would be fucking phenomenal.
I think this is the perfect one, though. Honestly.
Even one would be a great one to do.
Okay, yeah, one. But I'm saying this is... I think this is the nail... Hit the nail right there. Like,
this one is like a... This one is such a, like... It's a
freebie.
Yeah, because it's one of those that...
The vibe is...
It's already been made for it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But... Like I said, I've been Metallica out, so any song that has that...
And that's why the arrangements on this one were better than the other one, because this is an easier one to mold into this format.
But what I was saying is, all the Metallica songs have that same DNA and that same Metallica-iness to them, right? So they're very, very over the top, very fast, the prototypical Metallica songs, right? All good, but very similar in the feeling that they give me.
I'm surprised one of your favorite songs is not Don't Tread on Me.
I like the Volbeat cover of that song.
There you go.
That's the best thing Volbeat's done in years.
All right.
But...
Sad but true.
Sad but true. But this song has always hit... Ever since I listened to the song for the first time, it's always had a place in my heart. Like, even if I'm at the gym, and at the gym I want to listen to, like, some shit that's just, like, pumping me up, like deathcore, all that stuff, right? If this song hits, I don't have the heart to skip it. So I just gotta go with it.
But dude, like, going beyond the arrangements, going beyond the music, and by the way, the violin and the cello a lot more predominant in the mix in this one versus the Linkin Park one.
The last one, I feel like it was way harder. Obviously, way harder to merge that into this.
I know, but what I'm saying is the piano here didn't cover everything else.
Well, yeah, because
it was better balanced. The sound was they had room to breathe. They had room
I
to
also
do their
feel like
thing.
it was layered better. Everything was layered better.
Everything was better. The overall arrangement of this song was way better than the other one. I feel like the other one could have been better. And we mentioned this in the other video, had the violin and the cello had a little bit more of a role to... there was periods of time where you knew they were playing, but you couldn't freaking hear it,
yeah.
So this
it felt like there was empty
better.
pockets, even though there wasn't.
Exactly, but
this
her
one felt
vocals,
very whole.
her vocals on this song, talk about bringing the emotion of the track. It was like she wrote the song herself. It was her lyrics.
But, dude,
I was blown away, man. I was blown away by her performance.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
It was really
one of the best Metallica covers I've ever heard in my life.
Yes, but I'll listen to like 80,000 Unforgiven covers. Honestly, like I will, because this song and Wherever I May Roam, those are my 2 songs, and that song is just because I think that song is just because of the connection of it being one of the first songs.
Creeping Dead and Welcome Home Sanitarium. When Metallica received the Icon Award on MTV, back when MTV was still playing music and shit, they had...
Instead of sitting around the office talking about drama.
Yeah, so, and showing reality shows.
Yeah. Dating
reality shows and whatever. Anyways, so what they did for that show, MTV, they had other bands coming in and playing some of their songs. So Avril Lavigne did... Fuel, which is a great fucking song, by the way.
Yeah.
I really dig that song from the post-Black Album era. So she did Fuel, which was fucking good. And none other than Linkin Park. They did Welcome Home Sanitarium. That fucking cover by Linkin Park. Limp Bizkit. My bad here. Limp Bizkit did a cover of Welcome Home Sanitarium. That fucking cover by Limp Bizkit Was amazing, dude. I fucking really dig it. If you guys go on YouTube, I'm sure you can find it. The video.
yeah.
Korn did a song too. I can't remember which Korn song. Snoop Dogg did a song too. I can't remember which one Snoop Dogg did. See, those ones probably weren't that good because they were not memorable to me. The only two that I can really remember
They definitely
is
were memorable
the Limp Bizkit and
They're
Avril
definitely
Lavigne.
memorable enough, the fact that you even remember that they actually did stuff for
No,
them.
I remember that they did stuff, but I don't remember what songs they were.
Okay.
And Snoop didn't do a whole song. He just did like a verse or something,
Yeah, of
you know?
course.
But the ones that really stuck in my mind as great covers and great performances of the songs was the Avril Lavigne one and the Limp Bizkit. You know, so anyways, I think before we go on this video, there's one thing we have to address, and I feel like this is the elephant in the room here. So when are we going to get an Apocalyptica album doing Metallica songs with Tarja singing?
Oh, fuck. That is...
When is that happening?
I don't know when that's happening.
Because we got to be approaching the anniversary of Apocalyptica's debut record, which was a all Metallica record that they
but
did.
we already went to that anniversary tour.
Okay, but that was like the 20th anniversary. There's going to be a 30th anniversary. There's going to be a 35th anniversary.
Well, it wasn't 30 years ago. Well, wait, technically, if that was their 20th, they should have had their 25th by now.
I think that album came out in 99, if I'm not mistaken. In 99. So let's... no, it wasn't 99. 96. I think it was 96 or 97. Okay, let's go with 97.
Let's go 96, because didn't we see
No, it was 97, because I came to Canada in 96, and I saw them performing that album live in 97 at a festival. And so it's 96, 97 that album came out.
Well,
but let's go with 96.
When did we see them in Toronto?
Probably 2016.
Okay, so that's the 20. Then it came out in 96.
So 96 to 2016 is
That's
20
years.
Okay, so in another 3 years, right? In another 3 years is what? 30 years. Because we'll be 2016, 26. Yeah, we'll be in 2026. Fuck my math. In 2026, it'll be 30 years anniversary. Okay, they got 3 years to plan this shit out and record it and get ready for release.
And go on tour.
Seriously, how cool would that be to celebrate? Because Apocalyptica, they've done records where they did songs and they had different guest singers
I know.
doing their songs. Adam from Saint Asonia,
that's
Disgrace, was in one of the songs.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I went to see him perform with Saint Asonia, and he did that song. So anyhow, there's 3 years away from the 30-year anniversary. Let's fucking get that shit done. How cool would that be? Doing that whole album, like re-record that whole album, but now with her singing the songs. Fucking amazing. A collaboration, a finished collaboration.
They couldn't do anything for the 25th because the 25th we were still in COVID times and stuff.
25th is an odd number. You gotta
What do you mean 25th? 25th is not the odd number. Any
30 is cooler.
Dude, anything in
It's
in
silver.
this world.
It's
Sorry.
the silver anniversary.
Anything in this world, right, that has anniversaries, it's normally
5
years, 10 years, 20, 25, and then
50.
a decade after that.
Oh.
Right, like 30, 40, 50, stuff like that. But 25 is a main staple of
It's a quarter of a century.
Yeah.
It's a big number.
It's a big number.
It's a big number.
25
So anyways,
years.
30 years is coming around the corner, 3 years to go.
Someone
Get
gets
these
it
people
done.
together and get this shit done. It would be absolutely amazing to re-record that album, but now with her doing the vocals on that record.
Yeah.
How incredible would that be? Not only would that be incredible, but then you go on tour. It's a license to print money. I mean, you just fucking go to town. Go to town. Make it happen. If I was a manager of Apocalyptica, I would be on the phone right now calling her people.
I wouldn't be on the phone right now. I would have already thought of this a year ago, and was or during quarantine. I would have already had this made, and then when it came out, when the 30th hit, boom, put it out, everything. So I don't have to make everyone.
You got 3 years, enough time to record shit and get shit
Yeah,
done.
you never know what people are doing, right?
Yeah, fuck. What a great idea that would have been.
If
If that ever happens, fucking phenomenal.
I think it should happen.
I agree. It's one of those things that you don't know you need it until you have it.
Until you even think about it.
Yeah, and now it's
Not
like
even have it. I need to think about it.
I know, but now it's kind of hard to walk away from it.
Yeah.
Like now that I put the idea out there, can you guys walk away from that idea? I don't think you can.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can.
After hearing this,
No, you can't.
come on.
You can't. I want my Welcome Home Sanitarium with her singing. Fuck yes, make it happen. All right. On that note, guys, you know what? Speaking of covers, I don't know if she ever did a Midnight Oil The Beds Are
Beds
Burning.
Are Burning?
Fuck, I think it would be amazing though.
I don't know, man. That song, it has that groove that I don't know if you could make it into this. I
don't know, man. I think that
And the dancing, dude.
What about Take On Me by Aha? What about, I know, Invisible Dick Sucking, I know. But what about Take On Me by Aha?
Oh, she could do it, definitely, yeah.
Like, Take On Me.
But I don't think it'd be as good as the original.
Fuck, that guy can still sing like that. You
Dude,
realize that?
I
What an
told
incredible-
you that. I showed you that.
What an incredible
I showed you a
vocalist that
video.
guy.
I showed you a video from like 2 years ago or a year ago. Of him
That guy's
singing.
aged like a fine wine.
He obviously. I mean,
He's
he's,
like a-
he's Norwegian. I don't know what that means, but
They have great tuna.
have great tuna. It's something in the water. It's something
For
in the
sure.
water.
It's in the fjords.
In the what?
In the fjords.
Oh, when I heard Fuhrer.
Oh, no.
I thought of
my
a certain. I
pronoun-
thought of a certain Fuhrer.
No. My pronunciation kind of did me in there. My pronunciation.
It dictated.
Yeah, it dictated me to get into serious trouble.
Yeah.
So on that note, before
Norway has amazing Fuhrers.
wow, this took a dark turn. This
Definitely.
definitely took a dark turn. All right, on that note, guys, we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.